Hello everyone and welcome to Introduction to Agile and Scrum. Today we will explore the fundamental concepts of Agile and how Scrum fits into it. So let's get started. Agile is an approach to project management that focuses on achieving project goals through incremental and iterative steps. Incremental means breaking down a larger project into smaller, manageable chunks and completing them one at a time, gradually building up the final product. Each step adds value and moves the project forward. Iteration means time box during which development takes place. Now let's dive into the Agile Manifesto, which serves as the foundation of Agile methodologies. The Agile Manifesto was created by a group of software development experts who came together to define a new way of managing projects. It emphasizes four key values. The first value is individuals and interactions over processes and tools. This means while tools and processes are important, they should not overshadow the value of collaboration, teamwork, and open communication among project stakeholders. The second value is working software over comprehensive documentation. This means while documentation has its place, the primary goal is to create value through functional and usable software. The third value of the Agile Manifesto states customer collaboration over contract negotiation. This means that collaboration and continuous feedback with customers lead to better outcomes and higher customer satisfaction. And the fourth value is responding to change over following a plan. That means requirements and circumstances can change during the project. It encourages flexibility and adaptation, allowing the team to respond to changes effectively and deliver products that meet the evolving needs of the stakeholders. Let's discuss when Scrum is an appropriate choice for project management. While Scrum can be highly effective in certain scenarios, it's essential to understand the circumstances where it is most suitable. First, Scrum is ideal when the project requirements are uncertain or subject to change. In dynamic environments where specifications may evolve, Scrum's adaptive nature allows team to embrace and respond to these changes effectively. Second, if the project requires close interactions with customers and users or stakeholders, Scrum provides a framework for continuous engagement and regular feedback loops. Third, Scrum is well suited for projects with complex problems, domains, or technical challenges. The iterative and incremental nature of Scrum allows teams to break down complex tasks into smaller pieces, making the implementation easier. Scrum is also beneficial when there is a need for early value delivery. By delivering work in increments at the end of each sprint, Scrum provides faster time to market. And also Scrum is valuable when there is a motivated and empowered team. Scrum promotes self-organization and encourages team members to take ownership and responsibility for their work, resulting in high engagement and productivity. While Scrum can be a powerful framework, it's important to know that it may not be suitable for every project. Let's explore the circumstances where Scrum might not be the best choice. First, if the project requirements are well defined and unlikely to change significantly, a more predictive approach might be more appropriate. Second, if there are strict requirements that demand extensive documentation and formal approvals at every stage, Scrum's lightweight documentation approach may not align well. Then, if the project has fixed timelines and budgets, Scrum's iterative nature might not be the most suitable choice. Scrum's strength lies in its ability to adapt to changing circumstances, making it more suitable for projects with a degree of flexibility in terms of time and budget. When customer involvement is limited or minimal, Scrum may not be fully utilized. Scrum relies on active collaboration with stakeholders and end users, so if customer involvement is limited, other project management approaches might be more appropriate. While Scrum is a popular Agile framework, it's essential to be aware of alternative project management approaches that might be suitable for different scenarios. Agile covers a range of project management methodologies, including Scrum, Kanban, Extreme Programming, Dynamic System Development Method, Feature-Driven Development, and others. Agile is not limited to these methodologies alone. The key aspect of Agile methodologies is their shared principles, such as customer collaboration, iterative development, and flexibility in responding to change. There are several other project management methodologies commonly used besides Agile. Waterfall, projects in control environments methodology, projects integrating sustainable methodology, and others. Each methodology has its own strengths, weaknesses, and suitability for different project types and environments. Let's shift our focus to Scrum itself. Scrum is an agile project management framework that enables teams to collaborate, adapt, and deliver value iteratively. It provides a structured approach to managing complex projects while embracing change and fostering continuous improvement. Scrum is built on three pillars. The first pillar is transparency, which ensures that all stakeholders have a shared understanding of the project progress, challenges, and goals. Transparency promotes open communication and trust within the team and with external stakeholders. The second pillar is inspection. Scrum encourages regular inspection on the project's progress, processes, and deliverables. This enables the team to identify potential issues, adapt plans, and ensure high-quality outcomes. The third pillar is adaptation. Scrum recognizes that change is inevitable, and project must adapt to evolving needs and market conditions. The ability to adapt allows the team to make timely adjustments, address emerging challenges, and maximize value delivery. Scrum is built upon five key values that contribute to the success and effectiveness of the framework. Openness promotes a transparent and collaborative environment where team members actively share information, feedback, and ideas. Focus emphasizes the importance of concentration and dedication to the tasks. It involves ensuring that the team's efforts are directed towards delivering value. Commitment means being accountable for delivering high-quality work within the agreed timeframes and actively contributing to the team's success. Courage means taking risks, speaking up, and addressing challenges openly. It involves having the courage to experiment and learn from failures. Respect emphasizes the value of treating others with dignity, acknowledging diverse perspectives, and appreciating everyone's contributions. Scrum defines three primary roles: the product owner, the Scrum Master, and the development team. The product owner represents the stakeholders and ensures the product backlog is prioritized. The Scrum Master facilitates the Scrum process, removes obstacles, and supports the team. The development team delivers the product increment and self-organizes to achieve the sprint goals. Scrum ceremonies are time-boxed events that provide opportunities for collaboration and feedback. The main ceremonies in Scrum are sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. Sprint planning sets the goals and defines the work for the upcoming sprint. Daily Scrum promotes daily synchronization and alignment with the development team. Sprint review showcases the completed work to stakeholders and collects feedback. Sprint retrospective reflects on the sprint and identifies opportunities for improvement. Scrum relies on specific artifacts to facilitate transparency and effective communication. These artifacts include the product backlog, sprint backlog, and the increment. The product backlog is ordered list of features, enhancements, and bug fixes, representing the project's requirements. The sprint backlog contains the selected items from the product backlog for the current sprint. The increment is the sum of all the completed product backlog items during a sprint, representing the tangible progress made. Now, when we have a good understanding of the Scrum framework, let's explore the Scrum Lifecycle, which outlines the process that Scrum teams follow to deliver valuable products. The first step of the Scrum Lifecycle is the creation of the product backlog. This step involves collaborating with stakeholders, customers, and the development team to identify and prioritize the desired features and functionalities of the product. Once the product backlog is in place, the team moves on the next step, which is sprint planning. During sprint planning, the product owner and the development team work together to select a set of product backlog items to be addressed in the upcoming sprint. The team defines the sprint goal and breaks down the selected items into actionable tasks. With the sprint planning completed, the team enters the sprint execution phase. This is where the development work takes place and the team works on the task defining during sprint planning. The goal is to deliver a potentially shippable product increment by the end of the sprint. After the completion of the sprint, the team conducts a sprint review. In this step, they present the work completed during the sprint to stakeholders, customers, and other interested parties. Feedback is gathered and potential changes or adjustments to the product backlog are discussed. Following the sprint review, the team engages in the sprint retrospective. This is a dedicated meeting where the team reflects on the sprint, identifies what went well, what could be improved, and discuss strategies for enhancing their effectiveness. The sprint retrospective promotes continuous learning and improvement within the team. The final step in the Scrum lifecycle is deployment. The product is deployed to the intended users or customers. Now, when we have explored the Scrum lifecycle, let's move on to discuss the numerous benefits and advantages the Scrum brings to software development projects. Firstly, Scrum enables faster time to market. By delivering valuable product increments at regular intervals, teams can gather early feedback, make adjustments, and ensure that the product meets the evolving needs of customers and stakeholders. Secondly, Scrum promotes early identification and mitigation of risks. Through its frequent inspections and reviews, the Scrum team can detect potential issues or roadblocks on early stage. Thirdly, Scrum is focused on delivering value to customers and stakeholders. Scrum ensures that the most valuable features and functionalities are delivered first, maximizing customer satisfaction and return on investment. Also, Scrum provides a collaborative approach which enhances customer satisfaction by aligning the product with their expectations and needs. Then, Scrum promotes a predictable and sustainable pace of work by breaking the project into time-boxed iterations and setting realistic goals for each sprint. Scrum also allows team members to make decisions, collaborate, and take ownership of their work. This autonomy not only boosts morale and motivation but also fosters a sense of ownership and pride in the final product. And finally, Scrum promotes a culture of continuous improvement. With sprint retrospectives, teams reflect on their processes, identify areas for enhancements, and experiment with changes in subsequent sprints. We have reached the end of the presentation on the introduction to Agile and Scrum. I hope this presentation has provided you with the valuable insights. Thank you for investing your time and attention to learn about the Agile methodology.